Hello. What is up? I am here. So let's talk about so yesterday, which was apparently yesterday was the start of the NHL getting back up. Sabres beat the Devils 2-1. Capitals beat the Flyers 3-1. The Lightning defeated the Leafs 4-2. The Stars beat the Kraken 4-1. The Avalanche beats Utah 4-2. Winnipeg beat Vancouver 3-2 in overtime. Vegas defeated the Kings 6-4, and the Ducks beat the Oilers 6-5. And yes, I did see that a hilarious Austin Matthews, who just completely failed to score on an empty net. Was that? Let me see. Hello, Robert. Hello, David. Daniel.
Why does it keep saying get access instead of just watch it? Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you should be good.
HDMI 3, you said?
Should be.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, apparently for the third consecutive year, the Dolphins ranked first overall in the NFLPA's annual report cards. The NFLPA survey wrote, players consistently describe the Dolphins organization as the best in the NFL. I'm honestly surprised.
We understand the importance of every day here moving forward. We understand the position we're in and the fight that we're going to need to have to claw our way into a playoff spot. But those teams a couple years ago, they can do that, and it can be a force when they get in there. And it's just going to come down to making sure we.
And the Steelers were ranked dead last this season, apparently. It was Jake Gensel that missed the empty net. Ah, gotcha. Oh, then I must have gotten it wrong. I thought that for some, the blue and the whites confused me. The blue and the white from the video clip I saw, I thought it was the Leafs. And I thought they missed the empty net, but it was the Lightning player. Oh, the first line is the trio of Lundell, E2, and Marchand. Hey, did anyone else come back? David says McKinnon missed an open net as well as many breakaways, but still Helly stood firm. Craig says, "Go Cats! Please do not do the thing of not showing up first game back at home." Hey, Buck Skull, thank you for being a member for 15 months. He says, Jaws and Kyle, you are the best. Much appreciated. You're upset you can't even watch the game today? Really? And of course, the ESPN feed. Oh, there we go. The ESPN feed went in the middle of a commercial. It went back to the broadcast. Joe Quenneville became the second NHL coach to have 1,000 career victories. Burned Oil says blackouts are the worst. It's why you haven't had NHL Center Ice since 2011. Hey, Henderson, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Henderson. Says, welcome back, fellas. Thank you. Dietrich, you're moving to Orlando. You'll need to get used to those blackouts. All right, let me get this banner up and going. Panthers, Leafs. Apparently, Jake Gensel was the one who missed the wide open empty net.
All right, then. There's that. There's this. Get this going. Got your water. Get the heater on. Hey, you're a good girl. Huh? Yeah.
Carl says 25 games left. The minimum amount of wins we need is 17.
Ooh, that's. Oh, not this again.
And you have it on the
It's
cord.
on the cord. All right, we're good. Yeah, 17 is like the minimum. Like, honestly, we need to win like 30 of the last 25. Okay. Ollie, good girl. All right. Okay, then. Let me get Grandpa going here. Oh, I just can't quite yet see the TV with the glasses.
So this was the first road win, if you will, for the Panthers. And the Panthers have a big pregame ceremony. Let's join it live as we go to the.
Oh, okay, very cool. They got the
They've got a pregame ceremony going.
First, serving on Team USA staff, Panthers President of Hockey Operations and General Manager Bill Zito.
So Bill Zito getting this credit.
And head equipment manager
Teddy Richards, the equipment manager.
Teddy P.
What?
from Nutty Professor. When he starts playing the Teddy Pendergrass records. Teddy P.
Austin Matthews. Oh, they have Austin.
Oh,
Matthews.
very cool. Very cool.
Matthew Tkachuk. Sweet.
Bill and Teddy, when you're ready, let's get tonight's game started.
Very cool.
Nice. And there's loud USA
Yeah.
chants in Amaranth's Bakery. And Kachuk is skating with the American flag.
Nice. He doesn't look like he slept.
Probably been on a bender since.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gave the puck to the World War II veteran that they're honoring tonight. That is cool. You know, yesterday the Leafs looked like they had no intention to win until the empty net goals. Chucky has been sleeping in the elbow room.
Yeah, he kind of looks like it, right?
So Joseph Woll, who is 2-0-0 with 1.00 goals against average versus Florida this season. God help us. Icy says, what's up?
How we doing?
Bob, you're not supposed to be an 871 save percentage. Bob.
Squeak.
871 and 3.13 goals against average.
Squeaky. Give me the ball, Squeaker. Give me the you lost it under the chair. Give me the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tonight's the first time we will get to see Bob in the new hockey gear.
Give me the squeaky ball. Give it.
So OEL dumps in the puck.
Oh, you're so vicious. Oh, you're so vicious. Go get it.
For Hagee enters center ice, or should I say he enters the offensive zone.
All right, good girl.
Hurricanes 1,
girl.
Tampa 0.
Well, the Hurricanes Tampa game is actually one that doesn't matter for us, right? You know, we ain't chasing either one of those two idiots. All right, stupid Dolphins. Let's see what we can do here.
Icy says no rush, but I emailed you about winning the Olympic brackets.
Yeah, I know people are waiting for me to get back to them. I'm gonna. I'll get there quick soon. I'll get there soon. I've been resting a lot in the afternoons. Just still not feeling great. Kyle, should I lift tonight? And if I die on camera, you might get some super chats.
Bolinskis moves it over to Matthew Kachuk.
I'm just saying, might make for good content.
Samaskevich.
So Samaskevich is getting his another opportunity with Bennett and Kachuk.
Did any of our injured players come back for tonight?
No, but they're all going to be on the road trip where there's a chance they could possibly play. And so we haven't heard that from Maurice before. Nosik is almost ready. Gadjevich is almost ready. Kulikov is almost ready. Jones is not. And Twitter is trying to trade Bobrovsky. There you go, Bubba. Good job.
All right, so Bob makes his first stop of the game. Now the Hurricanes are winning 2-0.
They probably, they wouldn't be in the President's Trophy conversation anyway. Geez, that's a hell of a scarf that woman had on behind the bench there. Is it that cold at the game? All right, Kyle. So if we don't make the playoffs, it's your fault.
And why would that be?
Because you're skipping out on the late games for the road trip this spring.
Verhage steals the puck and he gets
right
it
in
in
front.
front to Rodriguez,
Oh,
and Rodriguez does not score.
at least the puck didn't hit him in the face again.
Rinor says what's up.
Everything is good. She's gonna drive Kyle crazy, chewing on that ball. She'll stop after a couple of minutes.
JC says, Dane, not having a player with 30 goals this deep in the season is crazy.
Yeah, we're kind of used to it, right?
Panthers eliminated the Maple Leafs last year in the playoffs. Coming back from 0-2 down.
16:58 to go in the first.
This is her new routine now.
Real
She brings
singles.
the ball down here, the squeaky ball.
Real says, I figured out, guys, Chucky didn't score in the Olympics.
Oh, there we go.
Marchand
Hey, there we
scores.
go. All right.
Hey, sweet.
There we go.
That was fast.
Good job.
Marshy simply, all he had to do there was wait for
Yeah,
that rebound.
good stuff.
He actually,
Hellebuck would have made that save, though.
that is Marchand's 450th career goal.
What we got?
Brad Marchand, he ties Doug Gilmore, former Maple Leaf. Peter Stastny on the all-time list at 450.
So he ties Dougie Gilmore and Peter Stastny on the all-time list. Most career points versus Toronto. Marchand's 96, and Ovi is second with 83 points. Wow, they're going to call that against Toronto. We're going
Okay.
on the power play.
All right.
Yeah, the Leafs lost last night
Yeah.
to the Lightning 4-2. It was 3-0 before the net was emptied.
Oh, so they scored a couple of empty net goals. What you're saying? I get it.
Yeah.
Panthers have the Sams on the ice with Kachuk, Marchand, and Balinskis.
No, wait. No, they scored goals for themselves when they emptied the net.
Yeah.
So they made it close with the empty net.
Yes.
Those are some red pads, Bubba.
So our power play is at an even 19%, only good for 20%.
Oh, it's in front again.
That's the closest we've had to a rebound chance on the power play in a long time. Reinhardt will leave it for Balinskis, over to Bennett, over to Reinhardt. And Matthews intercepted the puck, but Reinhardt retakes it. Balinskis passes it along. Reinhardt tains on to the puck. Marchand over to Balinskis. Kachuk over to Bennett.
And
And the Leafs clear it. Yeah, Jake Gensel missed a wide open net last night. Chucky, what was that?
well, he was all by himself.
The helmet is blue. Rodriguez moves the puck along. The force lean keeps it going. Connect, Bled, take advantage. Oh, Rodriguez.
Oh.
For
Hey,
baby
there we go.
scores.
All right.
Yay.
Good stuff.
We've already scored
Okay.
as many goals against Joseph Wall as we've had in all our previous games against him.
I guess we're going to be streaming playoff games.
You mean possibly playoff games with our Panthers in them?
Yeah. We just were pretending the whole rest of the year. We were just pretending to suck.
You know,
We wanted to make it interesting for ourselves. We got bored.
Bobby says as a Panthers fan, it's a nightmare being up 2-0.
Oh, geez, you had to say that. We're not still in the power. Oh, no, we're not still in the power play. Why they still got that up?
Because ESPN was
Did they change the rules during the Olympic break? Does the power play remain even when we score? Bubba getting that.
Bob, stay in that net. Bobby says Joseph Wall already looks sick of this team.
Right?
Real Cinema
Why?
says, did Kachuk getting gold make all the Canadians on the team jealous and hungrier for another cup? Apparently, I saw a meme. Apparently, between his time in the OHL, NHL, and now in the Olympics, 4 separate times, McDavid has won essentially playoff MVP or
Right.
Olympics MVP or Stanley Cup MVP,
But not won the
but
championship.
lost the championship game
Jeez.
4 times. Hurricanes up 3-0 now.
And honestly, I mean, not that it's a big deal,
Uh-huh.
but how Helliobuck didn't get MVP. Like, you could make the case for McDavid's Conn Smythe the first year, but
McDavid broke the points record.
I know, but I mean, come on. It was mostly assists, first of all.
Until Ron just got here, what are the lines and
Patel.
who's out? I think Bjornfoot's a scratch.
Bornfoot is still hurt, so Sabran goes in. It's Rodriguez. The Rodriguez line is the top line now with Reinhart and Verhage, who just scored. And then Samoskevich with Bennett, Kachuk, Lundell, Lusteroin, and Marchand, and Schwint with Greer and Vilmanis. Hey, I remembered. Leia, get out of there.
Leia, come on.
Come on, lay down, sweetheart. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Craig thinks if Hellebuck had played every game, he probably does win Olympic
that's a
MVP.
good point. Now she's going to go back upstairs.
Vilmanis over to Schwint.
Well, then they also make them vote after the first period, which makes no sense. Like, to make them vote after the first period of the gold medal game.
Why on earth would they?
Right. It's like, how hard is it to just have them vote after the game? Like,
Offsides, apparently, for the Leafs.
Hello?
All right.
Mama Bergen 85 lives here? Yep, that's my mom. The absolute legend who went from jamming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter? How is this possible?
AT&T wireless.
Columbus has an early 1-0 lead over Boston. And Detroit has a 1-0 lead over the Sens.
When every day feels the same, one man wants more. I need an adventure. So Ken goes to Expedia.
So, take a look.
Book my flight now, but I stay later. Book now or add later. Use the
Did we win a third cup yet?
No,
Wait, but we're winning the game 2-0.
this is not Game 7 of the Cup Finals.
Oh,
It's not.
we have to keep playing.
It's not even Game 7 of the Conference Finals.
Oh, well, I don't understand.
I see the Maple Leafs are 2 points ahead of us, but we have regulation win tiebreaker on them.
Yeah, the team that I kind of feel like.
Also, game in hand. You were saying.
So we've got the game against Buffalo tomorrow, and then coming up on around the trade deadline, we've got back-to-back. We've got 2 games in a row against the Wings.
Wow.
Yeah. And then later, I think we have 2 in a row against Pittsburgh. Like, I think it's a back-to-back on the road against the Penguins. It's really weird scheduling. But the reason I bring that up is because you never know how Pittsburgh's going to do without Crosby. They could fade out. They only got 70 points. It's not like they're way ahead of the pack.
Who?
Pittsburgh. The Penguins. Those could be important games. If they fall out of the top 3 because Crosby's out, they could end up competing for one of the wild card spots. So we have our opportunity.
Rodriguez sends the puck wide. Wall makes a stop. So I see the current wild card teams are Boston and Detroit.
Did you see the footage of Barkov skating?
No.
He looked good. Like
Jamie Compon and Miles Fee. I haven't heard of those players.
I don't know those. Miles Fee and I don't know those.
Or
people.
maybe those are staff members.
Maybe.
Like coaches and whatnot. All right, so Sabrango with the puck. Kachuk behind the net.
Oh,
Samoskevich
still
shoots.
can't score.
Oh, man, I thought Sabrango was going to get a deflection there. Patel says it depends on how well Boston, Columbus, and Washington play.
That's true. Yeah, it's a hot mess we've gotten ourselves into. Now, the only thing is, well, we wouldn't be eliminated at that point anyway. So, because if we do have a regular season game where there's a possibility of us getting eliminated, we're going to have some edibles for that night.
Patel says tomorrow against Buffalo is a big game. Seems like every game is a big game.
Yeah, you have to even be in the conversation. You have to win this one and tomorrow night in regulation. That's just non-negotiables right off the bat. And Tarasov will be tomorrow night coming back from his injury. They say he's okay. So we'll see.
Yeah, Kachuk, the gold medal winner. Ekblad's shot stopped by Wall. Yeah, when was the last time we had a big game against Buffalo?
I think ever would be the question.
Forsling.
Hey, Bubba made the save.
I think the Leafs player missed.
Nah, Bubba made the save. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm pretty sure he made the save. They upped the shot counter. It looked like it bounced off of him.
Chucky should leave Tage Thompson at 11. Yeah. You aren't kidding, Barman. Yeah. With how our injury luck has been, there's good thing Forsling didn't literally break his ankles there.
Yeah.
Zabrango waits.
Oh, what a play. Almost.
Wall with the stop.
All right. So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far. No, it's over there.
Yeah.
We should be good. Well,
hopefully the Panthers don't take the second period off.
no, we can't take in. There's no more. We can't look anything like we have and expect to win. They have to look like playoff Panthers. End of discussion. The rest of the way. And then if they make it in, then we'll just see how much energy they have, and if Barkov can come back. And
listen, son, now that you're getting older, you might be curious about certain things. To be a member of maybe federal credit union, because I certainly.
Oh yeah, did you hear me say the Dolphins ranked first overall in the NFLPA's annual report cards for the third consecutive year?
yeah, that's like a thing where they ask the players, I believe.
Yeah, they
And
asked
it
the
has
players
a lot to do with like
the facilities.
and how do you like living where you live and the management and all of that. Yeah. Which you would kind of expect players that get to live in Miami with very little pressure to win because it's a country club like atmosphere to be like, yeah, I love it here. I want to stay. Or they might show the, oh no, this is the Barkov donation. Okay.
Miami ranked fourth in home field because of the natural grass at Hard Rock Stadium. Oh, wow, there's natural grass at Hard Rock?
I think so, yeah.
Vikings and Dolphins earns the highest marks for workplace environment, with owners, with Stephen Ross receiving an A+ grade. Well, it's that's because McDaniel provides Cuban coffee, public subs, and good pot. Well, his grades dropped from like an A- to a B.
Who?
McDaniel specifically.
Oh.
Bennett to Mikola waits. Bolt's game says, "What's up?"
Hey, buddy.
Holds on. Then it turns and shoots it. Just drilled wide. The chunk is out in front looking for the deflection.
All right, so 7:10 to go in the first. Lundell with the puck over to Balinskis. Keep the shooting
deflecting.
gallery going, please.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? Apparently, you could just be like, no, come here. Give me the puck. What the hell was that? What the? Okay, then.
Marchand gets the puck.
Hmm.
Yeah, shots are 14-2 in favor of the Panthers. It's beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Bolt's game says, "How's it going over there?" It's going pretty good.
So far, so good.
14 shots, and it's not even 3/4 of the way through the first period. Yeah, the Canadians keeping up the shooting barrage. We lead shot attempts 22-3.
Yeah. Oh,
Kachuk with the steal. He waits.
okay.
Oh, man, it was blocked. Bennett picks it up. Steve, Dallas Cowboys says, Toronto will miss the playoffs. I have waited so long for this moment. Come on, Panthers in Montreal, don't ruin my day. Bennett, why'd you turn? No, that was Sabrango.
Good job, Bubba. There we go.
That was just the third shot the Maple Leafs have had against
Yeah, I
Bob.
know, right?
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first.
Okay. So far, so good. I would like to make it 3-0 though.
Yeah.
You know, 2-0 is nice. It's good, but we're dominating. It's 2-0.
Silva says, huh? Samo's still on the second line?
Well, you know, what exactly are our options? You know, I think I kind of feel like they're going to give him that opportunity because that's where he played well last year.
Bolt's game says, I'm watching this disastrous game so far. Carolina scored 3 goals in 5 minutes and lead 3-0.
But I assume that's Johansson and not Vasilevsky. I assume Vasilevsky was last night.
The Canadians have a 1-0 lead over the Islanders.
Yeah, that's a game that nothing good can happen except just no overtime.
It's a Canadians game. You think it won't go to overtime?
We can hope. Yeah.
Yeah, Vazzy's not in today.
Yeah.
Real Cinema says, who else could you put on the second line? Hello, Brady Kachuk.
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, I would make that swap. I certainly would. You know, it's Samoskevich is the tough one. You draft a kid, you develop him. He's got 15 goals last year. Like, you know, they are clearly going to give him every opportunity they can for him to develop into the player they want him to be.
Oh, Rodriguez will be able to get the puck.
Oh,
are you kidding me? Reinhardt's off the post.
Oh, what a play, too.
It was a beautiful setup, and he hits the post.
Toronto is definitely playing like they do not want to be there.
Well, this is the second a game of a back-to-back for them.
And here we go.
Did we? Oh, we're going on the penalty kill.
Well, he's got to take one a game. I think it's in Ekblad's contract that he has to take one a game. He needs his camera time, so he'd be like, what? What?
Rhino, you hit the short side post.
What'd they get him for? Jeez.
Ekblad.
And then
The Leafs power play is just slightly better than ours, according to that statistic. And we still have a top 10 penalty kill in the league somehow. 4 minutes left in the first. Nano Swine says, I have a newfound appreciation for the Team USA guys, including Matthews.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see him happy like that.
Petrie gets the clear. All right, so Matthews. Oh, it's a steal.
Oh.
Rodriguez is going to get the breakaway
Come
chance.
on, buddy.
And
Hey!
he
All right.
scores!
That was nice.
That was awesome.
There we go.
A shorthanded
Beautiful.
goal by Erods.
Nice.
You know how long we've been waiting for a shorty? For us?
It's been at least a couple weeks, eh?
Yeah.
What was that?
Hey, Blair, thank you for the 14.
Hey, thank you, Blair. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated, bud.
Says, hey, Kyle and
Thanks,
Johns,
man.
hope all is well. Good luck to Florida tonight. Love the videos. I am watching this game before I go on vacation tomorrow. And thoughts on the Buffalo Sabres.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Yeah, Buffalo, we're going to find out if they're real or not. You know, this time of the year is when the fake teams get separated from the real contenders.
Boston tied Columbus at 1.
I still wouldn't be surprised if there's one of these teams that's up there that tapers off.
Frozen Duckling says, do the Maple Leafs think this is a game 7 or something? Apparently that was the first
Wow.
shorthanded goal of Erod's career.
So who got the first goal?
It was
for Hagee, Rodriguez.
It was Marchand.
Marchand, that's right. Okay then.
Damien says, I'm saying that Detroit's not going to be there for long. Well, I'd say the most interesting story in the East is going to be how the Penguins fare without Crosby for a whole month.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Nylander
missed.
sent it just wide.
All right, so
Craig.
that was a good kill.
Craig says, Erod just pulled the... Don't trade me, bro.
Yeah, right?
He actually can finish on a super high danger scoring chance.
Yeah. And we iced the puck.
Nylander's playing like he wants out of Toronto.
Yeah, that was a terrible play.
Blair, thank you for the 7.
Hey, thank you, Blair. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, bud.
Says Kyle and Jaws, I'd rather watch curling and my teams lose and play like crap. Sick of this BS. What time is our tea time?
Oh, man. They certainly are playing tonight like they don't want to be there.
Colin says, watching the Olympics makes me wish that Tage Thompson and Bo Horvat were on the Panthers. Those guys can play. Yeah, of all the teams in the East currently in the playoff spot, you know, I'd say it has to be the Bruins, Red Wings, Penguins, maybe Canadians.
Oh, shit. Woo!
Wow. That was extremely dangerous. Daniel says, just checking in. Looks like we're playing well. Wish I could watch it.
Oh, you blacked out?
Blair says it would be nice to have good offensive zone chances, and it would be nice to have actual defensive players and a goalie. Tampa apparently scored Hagel. Bobby says, that gave me a heart attack.
Chucky? Nope.
Kachuk,
Held it
who
a
sent
little
it
bit too
wide.
long.
Kachuk dumps the puck in. Patel asks, wasn't Bennett the one who made Hughes lose his teeth?
Yes.
Yes,
it was.
Apparently, the Lightning just scored again.
Jeez.
Marchand, shoot!
Oh, almost. All right. Good enough. We'll take it.
Am I really seeing what I think I'm seeing on my screen?
Yes.
Ouch. Look at Bob's helmet. It's the helmet and the
It's
Red
the helmet.
Pets. We're out shooting them 16-6 and have already scored on the power play and shorthanded while surrendering no special teams goals to be up 3-0. Pinch me. I must have fallen asleep and this is the game my brain is rewarding me with. I think the rest of the Panthers, the rest of the Panthers might be jello of Matthew Kachuk's shiny gold medal. I'd have to assume Tarasov plays tomorrow. Six games in 9 days. Senators have the early 1-0 leads, apparently, against the Red Wings.
How I want more than a job. Well, in the military, I can do something that really matters.
Who do you think, if you're looking at the Eastern Conference, who do you think of the teams currently in the playoff spot, who are the biggest frauds? I should mention that Detroit is the only team in a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference that does not have a positive goal differential. They are in fact at -1. While the Bruins are at +13 and the Capitals are at +14. Lightning +61. Good God. Yeah, the Lightning woke up. Yeah, it's amazing what a month's rest can do. They look so much fresher, especially for Hagee and Erod. Phillips says Detroit. Patelron says Boston. Craig, Pittsburgh without Sidney Crosby. Steven says frauds, none. Least likely to win it all, Boston. Henderson says, well, it's been a rough start, but thanks to the painkillers for the broken ankle, you're just fine with it. Well, the Lightning already have done what their fellow blue and white colored hockey team has failed to do so far, and that's score goals. Score goals against the Reds team they're facing. That can't be a coincidence, right? both blue and white teams play each other, and then each goes on to play a primary red colored team. Phillips says, I am watching TSN right now, and they are freaking out about which players to sell. That was, you bumped the camera.
Did I? Oh, didn't mean to do it. Okay, good job.
Relentless says Matthews to Anaheim. Steven says we really need Boston to lose. The Sens are the only primary red color team that hasn't won a cup. Ouch, that sounds painful, Henderson. What am I watching right now? I did not expect the Panthers to be winning, let alone dominating like this early on. For yes, the Leafs are on the second of a back-to-back, but the same Panthers team that had looked completely gassed prior to the break is now looking like they picked up right off of the second round series against the same team. Yeah, I'm also glad they have come out and played well so far. The real miracle is a shorthanded goal for and a power play goal for in the same contest. We are out shooting them 16-9 and have outshot attempted them 32-9. Andrew says, I was thinking the Hurricanes were just going to kick our asses tonight. Ottawa, Detroit, Florida, Jersey, Carolina, Montreal, Calgary, and Washington all have red as their primary colors. Yeah, that would mean Ottawa is indeed the only team with red as a primary color to not win the Stanley Cup. I'll be reading Leafs red at second intermission. Tempting, but I think I'd rather avoid all the insanity over on Reddit.
Don't use if allergic to MIBO. Remove contacts before using. Wait at least 30 minutes before.
Yeah, Calgary won a cup. That is correct, Craig. It's been a while, but they did.
Ask your eye doctor about MIBO.
It's just like our new house. I hope you have an American Home Shield warranty. Leaky toilet? Fixed. Clogged AC coils? Fixed. Oven beyond repair? Ta-da! If AHS can fix your comfort item, then replace it, no matter its age.
Leafs red, it is just the screen.
Oh, happy family. Is that us?
Ben the Wolverine says, woo, go Panthers. Yeah, it's... This is nice. It is a nice break from the maddening ways in which we've been losing in previous games. Oh, the Penguins actually draw first blood against the Devils 1-0. Ottawa 1-0 lead over Detroit. The Canadiens 1-0 lead over the Islanders, and of course Columbus and Boston tied at 1. Penguins, you better get those points while you can. You won't be able to play New Jersey every evening.
You and your teammates showed no signs of fatigue. You're dominating in the shot department, and you have 7 shots on goal. For you in particular, in those first 20 minutes, what's been the biggest factor to being so involved offensively?
I thought we were just heavy on our forecheck. They played last night, and I thought our mindset was just to get after them as quick as we could. And coming off a break, sometimes when you play that first game, it gets the legs out, and then you come hard in second. So that's what we thought.
Hungry Xenomorph says somebody needs to do a wellness check on Dangle. He is not streaming. Ben the Wolverine, you have money on this game? What, mainline money?
I kept looking behind me to see if there was pressure coming, and I figured I had time. And I tried that move on him in a shootout last year or the year before. It didn't work, so went back to it and happy went in.
Given where your team is in the standings, how encouraging is a start like this?
Yeah, it's time to scratch and claw. I think that's the message.
They're interviewing Rodriguez, and I think there's a lady behind the glass at that particular spot on the bench who has this ridiculously dripped out Florida Panthers Letterman jacket with reds, gold trim, golden suns on the whites, armbands. Well, Ben, it would look like that if you bet Panthers mainline, you're good to go for tonight, which is a true rarity. Steven says, I'm convinced the Leafs are going to tank soon if they haven't already. I mean, here's the thing. The Leafs are, as of this moment, the Leafs are still 2 points ahead of us. But I guess that puts the Leafs in almost the exact same position as us, as where they really cannot afford to be losing those games immediately after the break, and yet they just lost to Tampa last night, and they are down 3-0 and looking completely lifeless against the Panthers. So all the Panthers need to do is just keep playing like they are right now.
It's not what you expect. You want me to get ahead, right? Well, I could be on the cutting edge in the military, alongside some of the brightest minds, really digging into what I'm into. I can see myself being good at this, and I think you will too. Hey, can we talk?
Stevens thinks the Leafs need a retool before they can sniff the playoffs.
Now they have you wrapped around theirs. Told us a new adventure. Be sure to squeeze. Soon those little hands won't be so little anymore. Until then, let's escape together.
All right, so what are your predictions for the second period? If the Panthers hang on and win tonight, we will no longer be last place in our own division. And we will only have to deal with the Sens, the Bruins, the Red Wings, and the Sabres and Canadiens in our division. Yeah, me thinks the Panthers shall be trying to get to that wild card spot and hang on to it for dear life. Marshall says, how's it going, everyone? Maybe the best first period for the Panthers this season by far. Steven says they may be ahead of us, but you believe the Panthers are more set up to play catch-up than they are. Leafs this season look like a shell of what they were. You don't know if the Leafs know what direction the team wants to go identity-wise. Marshall, you just hope Chucky didn't party too hard after winning gold in the Olympics. If you're a Panthers fan, you had a strategic reason for rooting for Team USA to minimize the number of players that would get absolutely wasted after celebrating a gold medal victory. Should Finland have won, we're talking Lundell, Luosterainen, and Mikkola. If Canada won, that's Bennett, Reinhardt, and Marchand. With Team USA, it's only Matthew Tkachuk. Marshall, you just saw Kucherov got another goal against the Canes. It might be the best Kucherov we've ever seen. Yeah, only Chucky. All right, it looks like the second period's about to start.
All right. She's out there putzing around, so I'll have to get back up a little bit and go get her. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, that was all the energy I had. First period, that was it. I'm done.
Okay.
Well, the Florida Panthers, when they're on their forecheck and they're doing well on the forecheck, it takes speed, it also takes anticipation and then support. And the Panthers just put up.
Henderson says Chucky taking pictures with fans with the gold medal was pretty awesome. Colin thinks we need that fourth Panther goal. Oh, yeah. If the Leafs had any hope left for making the playoffs, this was essentially a must-win for them.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't play like it last night. They certainly don't look like it again tonight.
Adonis says, hey there, guys. Sorry, just finished an essay, but glad to see us coming out swinging. Yes, Marshall, Crosby is going to be out for 4 weeks with an injury. The Penguins might end up going down to wild card or missing the playoffs entirely because of Crosby getting hurt.
And it's the first time since October 24, early last season, they scored in a period shorthanded power play and even strength. Now trying to keep the Leafs at bay.
32-9 the shot attempts, by the way. So Rodriguez trying to reach the puck for Hagee's with him. Oh. I saw the only team in the East currently in the playoff spot without a positive goal differential is Detroit.
Yeah, there's a few teams that have to still prove that they're viable playoff teams in these last 25 games.
Bruins.
Well,
the Bruins.
More like the Wings and Sabres. Like the Bruins were only out last year.
Bruins, like Urinating Tree said, they seem to be the first round wild cards that gets trounced unless things break their way.
Right.
I mean, this was the team that just traded away their captain to the team that had previously humiliated them for a conditional first. That new goalie mask really is great for Bob.
Yeah. I like the whole setup. Those pads are dark.
Marshall says you heard that Nosek and Kulikov could be both back by next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Pomo seems to make half of his career off of the player could be back.
Yeah, it could possibly be back.
Maybe
possibly.
Maybe possibly there's a chance
it's
he could.
Possible we might.
He could
maybe get him
sometime.
Sometime
in the next.
Shouldn't be too long. Maybe.
Barbershop window says trades Bob to Edmonton. You guys can have Jari.
No, we're good.
We're good.
We're good. We're good. There you go, Bubba.
The Jari and Skinner trade still makes no damn sense to me.
No sense.
The only thing I've heard was it the Penguins wanting to get out of Jari's contract?
I think Edmonton just really wanted to move Skinner. Like I think they just kind of felt like his time there was up.
Craig says Pomo might also be good at poker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marshall says, glad USA won, but if Sid was there, who knows? Yeah, I feel bad for Crosby not getting to play in the gold medal game. Maybe it's him who gets absolutely robbed by Hellebuyck.
Right.
Barbershop window says Bowman is a total idiot and Skinner asked for a trade.
And there you go.
And now Skinner somehow ended up on a potential contender in the East on the Penguins. I thought the Penguins were supposed to be dead.
I mean, I don't know if Edmonton is actually planning on trying to get back to the finals with Jari. If that's their plan, yikes.
Who knew that firing Sully and changing the organizational philosophy would have such an immediate impact in Pittsburgh? Spaceman says, hey, Kyle and Jaws, if you ever go to California, would you want to go to Disneyland and go see a Ducks game versus the Cats? Well, if we were kidnapped and forced to go to California, we might as well throw an Anaheim visit there. Why not?
There you go, Bubba. Let me go see if
Barbershop
she's ready to
says
come in.
Ingram is the starter. Bowman failed that Jari trade. Ben the Wolverine says, I cried when the USA flag was getting raised and the national anthem was played. We actually have a worse point percentage against the Atlantic Division than the Leafs.
Season's not over yet.
Yeah, Philly is in free fall in the East. All of that effort spent to rebuild, and they built nothing. JC says it's looking like we took the second period off. Oh, man, Marchand was in front. Craig says California isn't that bad. The weather alone is worth the trip. Well, you got me there. I'm sure I would have rather been in Anaheim than here for most of this month.
Oh, boy. So, we got one more day of snow coming next week. I think it's Monday.
Barbershop says no matter what team McDavid goes to, it will always be known as a one-line team. Even Cooper relied too much on McDavid and McKinnon.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, hell, even the golden goal was McDavid, understandably, but he was trying to do it all on his own there. So it looks like the Leafs took another penalty.
Bobby says once the Panthers get possession, it's like they don't stop coming.
Very uninspiring effort from Toronto tonight.
And yeah, that was a blatant slash committed against Vilmanis. Vilmanis, they showed him real quick. He almost looks like the actor they got to play the young Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, in those X-Men movies. Not Marsden, the one they used for the First Class in Days of Future Past. Or should I say he looks like the Beast? That one, that actor. Now that I remember. Henderson says, freely admit to being jealous of McDavid. God, he looked great with the bolt on his chest. Sorry, the drugs are talking again. Yeah, Henderson broke his ankle. The turf monster got him while he was doing a perimeter check at work. Ouchies.
That sucks. Man, that sucks. That's a tough rehab too.
Lightning Canes tied at 3. Wow.
Really?
Apparently he has good insurance from his work, though.
All right, well, that helps. I think I got a sty on my eyelid coming up.
A what?
Like a little... he missed.
Bennett, you're supposed to score there.
And out.
Hungry Seymour says, Canes sure are making a statement tonight. Sadly for them, it is the same statement they keep making.
Can't hold a lead.
Yeah. They especially can't hold multi-goal leads.
Whoop, whoop. Oh. So close.
My brothers in Reds, the opposing teams have been covering Reinhardt at that bumper position for months on end on the power play. You have to try something else.
Oh. Good job, Forsling. Don't allow any more breakaways in the stinking power play.
So unfortunately, we are not going to remain perfect on the power play tonight.
That's it. Tank for McKenna. Oh, they were way offsides. Doesn't
Puck
matter
out
anyway.
of play. Henderson says the Canes usually wait until May to collapse like this. Is there a full moon? I've heard them be called the Buffalo Bills of hockey.
That's not a bad analogy.
Right down to being unable to beat a certain red and white team when it matters. Bobby
Canes
said,
are that team that you play that you're just like, it's just the Canes.
Yeah.
You know, even though they're really good, they just find ways to not finish.
Yeah. Bobby says, Bob's playing of the puck is crucial for Florida. He essentially acts as another defenseman. Henderson says, remember, just don't hit the post with an empty net or Toronto will score. Marshall says, I got it too into the watching the game live that you forgot about the chat. You don't know how you did it, Kyle. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, the game between the Lightning and Hurricanes is tied.
That's wild. Oh.
All right, so Lundell the other way. He sends the puck to Marchand. Marchand, wow, that was a wild deflection, and Wall actually had to stop that puck.
Okay.
The Red Wings tied their game against the Canadiens at 1. Oh boy, that Red Wings Canadiens game is tied. Imagine if Barkov, the multi-Selke winner, was playing defense out there.
Hey, baby. You want to get up here? Okay.
Oh.
Come on, let's go. Where you go? No. Here.
That way.
There you go. Okay, good girl. Okay, there we go. Good job. Huh? Everybody can see your butt on camera now. You're a good girl.
The score bug is a sensor bar.
Yeah. Give me kisses. You want to give me kisses?
I hope Johnny Depp gets to do more things than just star in Dior commercials.
You did a good girl.
Please, for love of God, do not drag him back into another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
He'll be doing Pirates at 80 like Harrison Ford is doing Indiana Jones at 80.
Well, I'm pretty.
They'll have a. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't tried to have Indiana Jones and the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, did the Hurricanes actually retake the leads now? Yeah, if Barkov. Trent believes if Barkov played for the Finns, the Canadians would not have made the gold medal game. Oh, the Canadians are playing the Islanders? And who is Detroit playing? Oh, no, it's... Wow, the Devils tied the game against the Penguins. It's Ottawa, excuse me. Detroit and Ottawa are tied. Columbus and Boston are still tied at 1, and the Canadiens still have a 1-0 lead over the Islanders. Hungry Seymour says, "No, Canes, you are supposed to choke. What are you doing?"
Maybe they're trying to blow 2 leads in the same game.
I don't think it'd be the first time this season either. Derek says hello.
Hey, bud.
Earlier meeting this season. Oh yeah, he's barking at Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk's giving it right back to him.
I don't think probably the conversation.
Which player did they just showcase barking at our
Not
guys?
sure.
That's number 24. I feel like I should know that.
Yeah. There's another save. Good job, Bubba.
Marshall says, you think the top 3 players this season, in your opinion, are Kucherov, McDavid, and McKinnon. Watch out, the Celebrini in your rearview mirror is closer than it appears.
Yeah.
The dude is having a rookie season we literally have not seen since Sid the Kids. By statistics. Bruins 2-1. I don't know if I should be happy or upset by that.
Bruins are up 2-1.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. Like, as long as it doesn't go to overtime.
Whoa, that was extremely risky, Bob. Barbershop window says Celebrini is on pace for 120 points. McDavid had 100 points in his second year. That kid's going to be a superstar.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They almost put it in themselves between the two of them. That would have been funny.
If the Panthers player had just been a couple seconds faster.
I mean, they almost did it all by themselves. They almost didn't need a Panthers player. Now, I would have loved to have seen the Steve Dangle reaction to that.
I don't know if he'd even be fazed by that right now.
Make sure, the next few days start making those calls.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to screw around and it's your vacation.
I'm just rebuilding the brain cells, trying to get to sleep at decent hours.
The sausage egg biscuit is
Ooh, sausage egg biscuit. How come you never DoorDash us any sausage egg biscuits for a game? Oh, with ketchup on it.
So that's hot honey.
Hot honey?
That's what they were advertising.
You ruins it. Stupid fat hobbit.
Marshall says you're kind of rooting for Columbus just because you think they only make the playoffs once in 10 years with Bob.
I looked into this. It's everything I want. Like, I'm going to challenge myself and do amazing things and make a big impact. I know this plan is new to you, but I know it's right for me. Hey, Mom, can we talk?
Or
Oh,
Samo.
Samo.
Samo. You idiot. Why would you
Come on,
Why would
kid.
you do that to
He
Matthew
wants,
Nice?
He wants us to have another chance at a shorty. Huh?
Yeah, he's hoping Nylander will have his controller disconnect again. All right, so Nylander with the puck.
Careful, baby. What are we doing? Bubba.
Well,
Good job,
Bob
Bubba.
with the stump. Paul Pennington says Stamkos put out his trade list. His preference is a return to the Lightning.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, Stamkos is pretty much the only good thing that Nashville has
Right.
not named UC Soros. The Bolts had tied it up, but then the Hurricanes made it 4-3 last I heard.
Whew. Another save by Bubba.
All those big splashes that Barry Trotz made as GM, and they all Stamkos paid off, but
well, not
Marcius Owens, the other player involved, that they fell off.
Down, baby. Okay, good girl. All right, good girl. Still 47 seconds left on the penalty. Squeak.
Nylander with the puck. Nylander over to OEL. Rodriguez, I thought you were going to intercept that puck. All right. So there's the clear. Marshall says it annoys me when all the games I want to watch are all on at the same time.
Yeah.
Trey says, I hear a puppy.
Yeah. Good job, Bubba.
You mean Bob actually is capable of making saves now? NHL version of Red Zone. Just call it NHL Power Play. Every time a game is in the power play or an empty nets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like football where you can just go to it when they're going to be, in the red zone,
All right, so we kill another penalty.
Oh.
All right, so Bennett's looking for the puck.
Oh!
And then he collides with Joshua of the Leafs. Balinskis waits and he sends it back to Kachuk. Kachuk on the rebound.
And out of play.
You can tell it's a rare night because the Panthers not only are getting rebound chances, but they're lasting for long enough where I'm having trouble keeping up with them. 6:05 to go in the second. We're still out shooting them 22-14. Schwint in the face-off circle against Scott Lawton. Goatslayer says, hey, Jaws and Kyle, here at the
Hey, buddy.
game. What a first period, huh?
Oh, nice at the game. Very cool.
Roger says, hello from Wallace, Nova Scotia.
How you doing, buddy?
Chopper Joe says, maybe the Olympic break's going to benefit and we'll go on a run to squeak in.
Maybe.
Pick your conspiracy theory up. Bob has changed the entire juju of the team with his new reds pads and his blue goalie mask, or all the Finns and Canadians on the team, especially the Canadians, are jealous of Matthew Tkachuk's shiny gold medal and now wants to feel championship glory again. Or you could pick option C, which is we're playing an utterly listless Leafs team.
Yeah, they, especially the first period, they looked completely disinterested. And Wool is usually either, oh, there we go.
Reinhardt. Did you miss again?
He doesn't score until it's time to clinch a Stanley Cup.
Roger says, congratulations, Austin Matthews, for winning gold at the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbershop thinks World Cup of Hockey is going to be better. The final is best out of 3, not winner take all.
Oh.
Craig says, didn't get gold, may as well grind out another cup.
Right.
Well, I'm sure the entire Panthers organization is basically going to have to decide between either
he missed.
chasing that short-term glory of going on another cup run or planning for the long term. Lundell fires and Wall makes a stop, and Benoit chooses to go after Lundell after the fact.
Still going after him.
Barman says, wasn't Reinhardt in a drought last year and Gaston and scored the cup-winning goal?
Yes, that is exactly correct.
Yeah, essentially Florida has to choose whether they're going all in on making that gun for the third title in a row, or if we want to maybe play it safe, try again next season.
I mean, I don't. As long as they have a chance to win, they're not gonna quit.
Chopper, Barkov only will return in the event of us making the playoffs.
Yeah. We don't have the cap space to bring him back during the regular season unless we traded Rodriguez.
Would you say?
We don't have the cap space to bring Barkov back during the regular season unless we traded Rodriguez or unless somebody else significant was on LTIR.
Henderson says, I cannot adequately describe just how hard I'm going to laugh when Toronto ends up securing the 6th pick to ship to Boston. It's beginning to feel like destiny. Oh, Braden Points just scored on the power play to tie the game against Carolina again. Buffalo Islander. 6 games in 9 days.
6 games in 8 days. Today's Thursday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7
Well-
games, 6 games in 9 days, including tonight.
I mean, technically, yeah, I get what you're saying.
What a story for Buffalo Sabres. Looking forward to seeing that.
Hey, Jeff Talbot, thank you for the 10.
Hey, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated, bud.
It says, F yeah, let's go. The playoff push begins tonight.
I mean, if we look like this every game, I will guarantee that if we don't allow any goals the rest of the season, we'll make the playoffs. I will definitely guarantee that.
Well, unfortunately, we cannot play the Maple Leafs every night.
Oh, we don't get to play them 7 games in a row here?
No.
Oh.
Our next opponent is the Sabres.
Here comes Samoskevich to miss another shot. Look at that. I'm psychic.
To be fair, he did not miss the shot, but
Right.
the shot was stopped by Woll. Marshall says, is it true Kulikov is going to be back next week?
It's possible.
You'd have to ask the Schrodinger's coach. The coach that always the players either ready to go or not ready to go, but you won't know until the coach decides. Philman has tried to set up Schwint.
When it's 3-0, you can make plays like that. Just see what happens,
Yeah.
Just get out of the period. Still at least 3-0, you'll be good to go.
You heard the only Cats player that's still be on IR is Barkov.
Yeah.
Well, Bob with a great save.
Oh,
and then he makes another save on the rebound.
There you go. There you go, Bubba.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's trade him. Sure.
It's the helmets and those new pads.
Yep.
Plus, probably wishing that he could have played on the Team Russia.
He actually took a vacation.
He did?
He actually took a vacation.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when your save percentage is at 871, you probably need some sort of break.
Doesn't feel like more work is the answer at that point, right?
Yeah, new gear, new Bob. Yeah, the Canes were up 3-0, and the game is now tied at 4.
Jeez.
I think the Canes. Oh my! Did
Jesus,
Benlaw just utterly
go.
waxed someone? I think that's Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, is he okay?
Rhino, are you okay? Ekblad's not having any of it.
Yeah.
So Reinhardt is on his skates. That's. Yeah, the Canes never met a 3-0 lead they didn't absolutely hate. All right.
You okay, bud?
Ouch.
Oh,
ouch.
Ay,
Face
ay,
first
ay,
into
yeah.
the boards. Ouchies. A concussion spotter's probably going to have to take a look at that.
What?
They did not call a penalty on the hit?
What?
Yeah, Rodriguez, I'm having that same expression. You gave Ekblad a 4-minute penalty, but you only called the roughing on Benoit? Jean says, we got a shoot out of a cannon coming out of this Olympic break. Will Bob play tomorrow? I have to assume it's Tarasov. Ouch. So out of all of that, the Leafs get a 2-minute power play to end this period and start the last period. Just for that, let's score another shorty. Just get the clear.
Good job. Oh,
that's still not clear.
Now it's
clear. Colin says, well, I remember why I liked the Olympics. Matthews over to Tavares. Nylander waits. His pass is disrupted by Forsling. And that will roll out. There's Rodriguez could take a shot here, but he chooses to pass to Reinhardt, and that's what ends the period. Derek says, my friends that are Rangers fans are not happy to have the NHL season back. Gee, I wonder why.
All right, let me turn off that heater.
Could you get me more water, please?
You know, they're $15 a refill now.
I think that's actually a lower price
Here,
than.
give it to me. Yeah, well, with the Olympics, it went up to $17.50. It's only $15 now.
Yeah, Bob had a great second period there, and it is still 3-0. Derek says, I told them USA winning gold will justify them keeping Drury as GM since he was assistant GM for the USA. I have to agree with Henderson. That is cold, Derek. So Boston has a 2-1 lead over Columbus. The Canadiens with a 2-0 lead over the Islanders. Red Wings, Sens still tied at 1. Penguins, Devils tied at 1. Rangers have an early 1-0 lead against the Flyers. The Kraken and Blues are tied at 1, and Nashville has a 1-0 lead over Chicago.
Okay.
Yep. Derek says he told his Rangers friends that USA winning gold will justify them keeping Drury as GM since he was assistant GM for the US. Marshall says, damn, I'm rooting for Columbus. Werenski grew on you while watching the Olympics. Let's see. Well, as a Panthers fan, It's a sort of difficult to try and pick. Essentially, with where the Panthers are now, you need every Eastern Conference team to lose, or at worst, have it be regulation win for one of the teams involved. Like, the Bruins are at 69 points, and the Blue Jackets are at 65 points. But because the Bruins are in the Atlantic Division, I would probably root for Columbus against Boston. But then you have to figure what is more likely. What is more likely? The Panthers leapfrogging pretty much half of the entire division to get back into the top three, or most likely, we've got to get one of the wild card spots, and the Bruins are currently occupying one of those two spots. Yeah, Carolina choking hard to another Florida team. They already did this earlier this season. The Hurricanes did to both the Panthers and the Lightning.
Yeah, I think that was the most confusing part for everybody, is how the Toronto Maple Leafs ended up on a power play. The most important thing, the fact that Sam Reinhart was able to get up, skate over to the bench, that was fine. And like you said,
all right.
Okay.
This is gonna be hopefully this is just a stress-free third period.
Exactly. Okay. How do you got? Good girl, 8-8.
Bob's goalie mask gets a blue brick wall.
Yeah.
David says that was a hard hit, but from the side it's legal. Good job, and Ekblad going to get some anyway. I figured at worst it would be even penalties. I did not anticipate Toronto getting a power play out of that. David, you think we're going to see some fights? It's getting chippy.
Has been dark for quite some time. Then I let in the light to help see more of the light inside of me.
I needed more from my antidepressant, so my doctor added Caplyta, proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone.
Marshall,
without starting over.
You thought 4-on-4?
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about newer sudden mood.
Excuse me.
Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea.
So, let's hear your predictions for the third period.
The sausage egg biscuit is.
So the Hurricanes and Lightning game is tied at 4.
AHS presents the ups and downs of homeownership. The AC is struggling, and without coverage, a fix could cost up to $6,000. Thank goodness AHS protects your budget. American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
Kalshi is available nationwide and lets you live trade against others on anything right from your phone. And that will probably.
And it's good to be right brought to you by Price Picks tonight, focusing on goals for John Tavares and Brad Marchand. Marchand opening up the scoring for the Panthers with his 26th of the
So,
season. Price Picks is available to download in your state. Let's get it to Katie Ingleson.
Andrew says, woohoo, go Bolts. Yeah, Reinhardt got rocked. Hopefully he is okay. This game is not over yet. That is correct.
We know how to play, but we also want to play good. We want to play a simple game, and we want to get back to our own identity after the break. We all had a long time with no Panthers hockey, and we're all excited to be here today.
You mentioned the break. You won a bronze medal representing Team Finland. How would you sum up that experience?
It's a dream come true to be able to play in the Olympics, and it's something you always look forward to when you're a young kid and you dream about it to one day be able to play for.
You're talking about the Bolts game. Well, yeah, that's true. I still do not want the Panthers completely turning off the gas. Don't need that embarrassment.
You played a lot of hockey over these last few weeks, last few years. What keeps you going out there?
I love hockey. I can play forever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, I'll send it back to you. Thanks, Katie. Perfect answer by Anton Lundell. Hey, Panther fans, celebrate women's empowerment by purchasing the Women's Empowerment Ticket Package. The package includes an exclusive T-shirt and access to the pregame panel featuring influential women from South Florida. Secure your ticket today at FloridaPanthers.com. Katie Engelson and myself will be there. We hope to see you at that event. When we return on our second
Is Vazzy in nets? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Buck Skull says, no Vazzy today. So yeah, there's only 20 minutes left, and basically all the Panthers have to do is continue playing like they have for the first and second periods. Jonas Johansson in net for the Lightning. Vazzy played last night.
Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever.
Yeah, nothing really happened in that second period. Reinhardt took a hard hit from Benoit. That was about it. Yeah, Vazzy was. The shots are not completely lopsided, but it is still very much the Panthers favored in the shots. Yeah, Vazzy has been terrifying this season.
Like, I need to challenge myself. You do amazing things and make a big impact. I know this clings new to you, but I know it's right for me.
Really, the only thing right now that will stop the Lightnings or Hurricanes from winning the Eastern Conference, should the Panthers fail to make the playoffs, the only thing stopping the Hurricanes or the Lightning are themselves. And I know how likely that is for the Hurricanes specifically. The Rangers scored on Philly. It was a great little ceremony at the start of tonight's game to honor the gold medal winners in the building tonight, including Austin Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk.
These are the memories that I'll remember forever. The game like this.
No, I have never seen Shoresy or Letterkenny. I don't really watch television or modern live streams. Wow. The Islanders tied the Canadiens at the end of the second. Oh, God, now the Canadiens really are in a tie game. Why can't you be normal, Habs? Stop giving points to the other Eastern Conference teams. Detroit and Ottawa tied at 1. Columbus still winning. Boston still beating Columbus 2-1. And the Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Flyers. All right. Only a few more minutes left until the start of this third.
I needed more from my antidepressant, so my doctor added Caplyta, proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant can, building on my progress without starting over. Weight gain and reported sexual side effects were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever.
Philip says, I think the boys are focusing on what they can control. That's all you can do right now. Swaggy had a great second period interview. Scoreboard power went out and he didn't notice who they are locked in.
Mom, Dad, you know how I want more than a job. Well, in the military, I can do something that really matters and find purpose with people who bring out the best in each other. I'm excited for this, and I want you to be too.
Yeah, the Panthers tonight, they definitely looked locked in. The Leafs, on the other hand, have looked absolutely. They look like they are playing the second of a back-to-back, and they additionally don't have much reason to be out there on the ice. Oh, that's cool. The newest NHL advertisement has Bob skating down for the fight as part of the advertisement. The third period's about to start.
Now the Panthers carry a 3-0 lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Great offense, domination in the first.
On my way down.
Yeah.
Really stepped up, played terrific in the second half. The finish tonight is sponsored by Lexus.
No doubt he was the story in the second period as the Toronto Maple Leafs, they pushed back and had some.
Marshall says the best moment of the year, the Bubba fight with San Jose. Yeah. That was literally something my brother would do in the NHL video game.
What?
Have the goalie skate all the way down the
Oh, yeah.
ice to start a fight with the other goalie. Oh no.
Give me it, get it? Give me that ball. Give me this peepee. Ah! Good girl. Give me this peepee. Arr. Arr.
Here we are, face off to start the third period. We're still on the penalty kill. Matthews with the puck.
Oh, good girl.
Tavares over to Nylander.
Oh, I got it.
I can see the ball being tossed behind me. Oh, man. Bob. Everything was going so well. Neither of us even said shutouts.
I know.
Well, that was just a unfortunate deflection. Look at this right there. It deflected off Forsling. Forsling again. Why do you betray us like this? Forsling. Another puck goes off of Forsling. And that's what, the third time this has happened this season?
At least, yeah. All right. Are you not lifting?
Do I really got to?
Yeah, you got to.
Collins is bad luck, Gus.
Give me that. Give me that. Look at it.
Oh no, it went under the chair again.
Get it for her. She can't get it. She can't get it.
All right.
Okay, you got to lift, otherwise it'll be bad luck and they'll score again.
What happens here? The blanket column.
Oh, okay.
Rodriguez. And there's a whistle. No, I thought it was a whistle.
Yeah, it was like they both stopped. Oh, it was offsides.
There's a clear. Oh. She knows when her.
Yeah.
She can sense when.
Okay.
All right, so the Cave moves it to Lawton. Miklo intercepts the puck. Now we get the clear. Offsides. Okay. Gotta slow down the Leafs.
Yeah, that fourth goal would be nice here.
Bolts Canes still tied at 4. Bennett's with the puck. Bennett's in the face-off circle against McMahon. He won the face-off. Samoskevich moves the puck alone. Kachuk waits.
Rebound right there.
Oh, man. Petrie was right there.
Oh.
Petrie. Come on.
Oh.
How do you get that many golden opportunities in a row, Petrie, and fail to score? Now OEL moves the puck up ahead to McCabe. Pardon me. Samo tries to collect it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Geez.
I thought that was goal number 2. Kachuk. Zabrango with a hit.
Yeah.
And there's the clear. I guess we're going for the change. 15:05 to go in the third. Zabrango tried to give the puck away in his own end. Nice with the puck. Matthews intercepts it.
Jeez.
Bob with the save against Matthews. And that is icing.
Okay, then. They're catching up on shots, too. Petrie. Right there. And they're not even showing the secondary chance he had, the one that you could argue was even better.
Leafs were better in the second period, and the power play goal has given them a lift. Last few minutes, they've had the territorial advantage.
Yeah, the puck possession edge, that no doubt.
Every game, a big one for the Panthers.
All right. We ultimately end up with the puck. No, I shall correct myself. We give away the puck. Marchand and Ekblad both working for the puck. Lundell in the vicinity.
Jeez, guys.
Tavares with the puck. So apparently the Leafs committed a blatant cross-check that did not get called. Marchand tried to crash the net but was cut off by OEL. All right, here we are. Bolinskis. Bobby says, I don't know how the Panthers are playing this period.
Oh,
Rodriguez gets stoned by Wall.
damn it.
All right.
All right, is right.
Hey, at least we just got some time in the offensive zone. Wow, the Blues have taken a 3-1 lead over the Kraken. And Chicago has tied the game against Nashville at 1.
Let me see if I can pull up the Calci app. Dang it, not the time travel app again. Still the Hall of Fame wide receiver man.
T.O. Not that time travel app again. Trade on anything.
Yeah, I agree with Spaceman. Don't sleep on the leads.
No, definitely do not. Totally agree there. 3-1 is not like 5-1 here. We looked good in the first period, though.
Yeah, look what happens when the Canes slept on the lead. Colin says, can the Leafs just empty the nets already?
Since then, he's made 24 of 25 saves, including all 10 in the second period.
13:39 to go in the third.
Rodriguez, by the way, his career high shots on goal in the game is a dozen. Still 3 away from that. Goal line assist tonight. For him,
Oh, the Leafs, the Bolts are on the power play. Lundell has the puck off the face-off. He goes behind the net. He waits. And then he yeets the puck out of the zone. Spaceman says he might get tickets to the World Baseball Classic.
Nice.
We just saw that last play where Lundell off the face-off in the Toronto zone, how he would protect that puck with behind the net.
So we're still leading shots 30-20. But
Using that strength on his skates to protect that puck. The sky's the limit for this player. A couple of assists here tonight. Continues to impress.
oh, Spaceman, that's right. I never answered that the last time he asked that. I'll wait until next stoppage of play to answer your question. Which Disney rides do I miss the most?
Wow.
I have to think about that one. Of ones that I actually have experienced for myself, it's
37-year-old Sergei Bobrovsky,
it's gotta be Splash Mountain. Snow White's Scary Adventures is a close second, but losing Splash Mountain is just an inconceivable loss. Oh, the Penguins have now taken the 2-1 lead. Reinhard with a shot on goal. Spaceman says I'm a Yankees fan. Now it's 3-1 Penguins. Perhaps the demise of the Penguins has been exaggerated.
Possibly.
But they are playing the Devils, I think. Unless I messed that one up.
I think you're right there.
Yeah, they're playing the Devils. 12:13 to go in the third. Bobby says, I'm turning this off if the Leafs get within one. Well, if it's one thing the Penguins could use, it's to get to play teams like the Devils right about now. What do the Devils have to do to get consistent health?
Just can't manage it.
Is that accurate, what Carlos just said, Dad? That the Yankees were South Florida's baseball team before the Marlins existed?
I mean, there was a lot of people in New York, from New York down there.
Well, I would have assumed with, yes, the New York Snowbirds, but that also means there should be a contingent of Mets fans in South Florida. Mets fans. Maybe, yeah, after a long time, you could have the fans that started off as Brooklyn Dodgers fans and then stayed Dodgers fans when they moved to LA. So there's could be Dodgers fans in South Florida. Bennett over the blue line. The Leafs are literally tripping over themselves. And Samo scores on
Oh my God!
Samo scores!
He scored a goal!
Samo scored!
I bitched about him during the second period intermission.
Jesus, if Stengel were streaming this
Wow.
live right now, this would be the moment where I would not fault him for literally turning into the Joker. Look at this. Look at what's happened between.
They tripped over themselves. And Samoskevich finally. Good job, Bennett, getting them.
Bennett with a great pass, and then did that go under?
It did. It went
Wolves'
under
pads?
under his pad. Yep.
Wow.
Oh no!
Challenging for offsides. No. Merritt says, all my anger finally paid off. Oh, wait, it's about to come back.
Come on.
Spaceman says his dad is a Mets fan. Oh, that must make for some very entertaining baseball games watched together between the
Samoskevich
Yankees
already
and
had
Mets.
a goal earlier this year, waved off as offsides.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's a
Jesus
country
Christ.
mile offsides. Why? Why must you do this to us? Carlos says Channel 6 WCIX at the time always played the Yankees games back in the day. Does that sound familiar?
I'm sorry, I was what?
WCIX, the channel in South Florida, Channel 6, who apparently played all of the Yankees games back in the day.
I didn't watch it. I watched WGN for the Chicago games. And TBS for the Atlanta Braves games.
They played Chicago Cubs games?
At Cubs and Braves games. That's what I remember. I don't remember watching any Yankees games.
Okay, Braves.
Doesn't mean they weren't there. I just don't remember watching them.
Well, Braves make sense given the market at the time, but the Cubs?
Cable was different back then. There wasn't as many channels.
No, I mean of all the baseball teams to choose to cover, why the Cubs? Especially considering that history with the Cubbies.
Damn it, Samo had another goal waved back. That's twice this year. He's had goals called back for offsides.
That was oh man, Wall nearly gave it away. Dag nabbit, the Canes are up 5-4. And the Bruins are up now 3-1 against Columbus.
Oh, shit.
You could have made the argument you wanted Columbus to win because Bruins are the Atlantic Division team.
Right.
But then
Jesus Christ, they're all over us.
Wild card race where the Blue Jackets are also ahead of us.
Look at this save from Bubba.
Yeah, he denies Michelli on the right side. At least right. His left. His left. 10:04 to go in the third. You ready for another 10 minutes of this?
Damn it. It was 4-1.
Down the stretch, they're going to be in there in the playoff race. It's going to take like that to do that 6-7 times, whatever it is in the game, where the goalie's got to make a great one.
Roger Greenberg says he's a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, I was going to say, are they calling that?
So we're finally going back on the power play?
I think so. Should, yeah, it should. I mean, they tripped Ekblad pretty obviously.
I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom.
Okay, you do that. That's interesting.
I needed more for my antidepressant, so my doctor added Caplyta, proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone.
Okay, all right. I was
Starting over. Weight gain and reported sexual side effects were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have
all right.
Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis.
Yeah, clip the play even though we didn't score. Damn it. Pissed me off too.
Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion,
David, I think the Leafs just figured out that they peaked last year and they don't have the heart. They don't have the heart in it right now. You know, they don't look like a team that believes.
They've lost their belief.
That's what I said. Yeah, exactly. Their belief.
Yeah, the best Leafs defenseman is their blue line. What does Sambo have to do to buy a goal?
Right?
Ryan, you're a Rays, Tigers, and Brewers fan. By the way, Ryan, what can you tell us Marlins fans about Peter Bendix? Should we trust him? He's the new GM of the Marlins.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're on the power play. Good. Could we please make it 4-1? Bennett. Marchand takes the shot. Trying to feed the puck to Reinhardt in the center is not working. Paul Pennington says Reds and Rays fan here. On the behalf of all of us baseball fans, it is absolutely hysterical that the Reds made the playoffs this past baseball season instead of the Mets. Sure, you got absolutely waxed by the Dodgers, but it was still hilarious.
Oh, that's got to go in. It's not. Oh.
Ekblad with the puck. Forsling waits, shoots, goes wide.
And that's out. Oh.
Lauren's shots deflected away.
15 to go on the Panther power play. Moving towards 8 to go
Lundell got the puck stripped away. So that concludes the power play.
That.
Less than 8 minutes to go. Lundell collects the puck. The D-Trick says they used to show Cubs games on WGM and Braves games on TBS all the way in Boise, Idaho growing up. "3-2 Bruins." So Columbus got one back. Again. No overtimes.
Yeah.
If you're going to come back, Columbus, you have to finish it off in regulation. Blackhawks and Chicago and Nashville tied 1-1. Still no score in Avalanche and Wild game.
Oh,
right. 3-2 Habs. So the Habs have taken the lead.
I remember they played last night, not us. Like, we should have been taking this game over as it's gone on.
Wow,
Good
Bob with
Lord.
a crazy save. Matthew Nyes wondering how that hasn't gone in. I thought this dude had an .871 save percentage, is giving up over 3 goals a game. I mean, Forsling with good defensive play. Frozen Duckling says this Panthers defense is terrible. What did you expect? We're still without Jones and Kulikov over here. We're Jonesing for defense. My kingdom for 60 minutes of full defense. Six minutes left. Can you keep the lead for 6 minutes? I mean, you've done way better than Carolina has. Carolina has been in danger of falling down multiple times to the Lightning after having a 3-0 lead on them. All right, so Stetcher's shot goes just wide. Bobby says, I'm still traumatized from that 9-1 loss.
Right. Oh, shut up, goalie. You hear what he's trying to do?
I hear that. The way he talks, you'd think we still had Barkov and Jones out there. Okay, so Forsling and Ekblad were both back, so We're not cheating for offense, which is good. And Wool chooses to glove the puck. Collins says, I swear to God, Goldie.
Right?
Need to get back on the road?
So yeah, Boston has a 3-2 lead over Columbus with 4 minutes to go. And I guess the Canadians have ESPN is not showing it yet, but I thought the Canadians had taken the 3-2 lead over the Islanders, but right now it still looks like a 2-2 tie. Rangers with a 2-0 lead over the Flyers. Blues still have a 3-1 lead over the Kraken. Apparently, the Island Matthew Schaefer scored 2 goals in 55 seconds in that Islanders game. Schaefer has been ridiculous. Silva says, Cats go, I guess. I was on Team Tank. Yeah, 3-1 Penguins over the Devils. Excited to play the Sabres tomorrow?
I was after it was 3-0. But I've not been too pleased with how the rest of this game has gone.
Marshall says, sorry, Jack Hughes. Oh, wow, the Leafs had emptied the net.
Well, they're behind by 2.
Bobby says, Bobrovsky really has been the difference, which is an astoundingly rare thing to get to save this season in a positive manner. Wow, Ekblad took a puck directly to the face on the dump-in attempt by the Leafs. Well, at least Jack Hughes has a golden goal and the gold medal to clean on to while he has to suffer with the rest of the Devils.
All right, can we just get the empty net goal and put this game to bed, please?
Lundell over the Marshy.
There we go. Did he miss?
Did you hit the post,
Did he hit
Marshy?
the post?
Marshy!
What in what in the hell is happening?
This is the second time in as many nights that this exact thing has happened.
Now Marchand sends it down the ice. He
There.
didn't miss again.
There you go.
He didn't miss again.
Stengel quietly shouting, why did it have to be Brett? I think that means would this mean that Verhaeghe had the game-winning goal tonight? Yeah. Should this stand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Lundell's laughing at him.
Quinn Hughes is having a great time in Minnesota. They might actually make it past the first round this year. but they'll have to go up against the Stars.
Yeah.
And the Stars no longer have a stubborn Peter DeBoer holding them back from true greatness. At least Canada can't blame Marchand on that one. Samo enters the zone. So Marchand continues to own the Leafs, even in a game where he hits the post on an empty net. He still finds a way.
Yeah,
that's 2 goals for him tonight. And the only reason he didn't have the game-winning goal was because of Forsling. Henderson says Marchand has as many playoff points against the Leafs as Gordie Howe, which is bonkers considering that's when Howe played, there were 6 teams. Yeah. Minnesota's got a great team with Boldy, Kaprizov, and Wallstedt. They might finally get themselves out of that cycle of mediocrity that's consumed them for so long. You know,
they emptied the net again.
Yeah. Well, they're down by 4.
Here we go.
Bennett over to Kachuk, and he scores.
Hey, is that Chucky?
Ring a bell.
All right. Good enough. It's just a short ring when he gets empty netter.
That was a consolation for him not scoring any goals in the Olympics.
Yeah.
He's making it 5-1 here. The golden chicken goal, says Colin.
The golden chicken.
All right. They're showing world power. Forsling.
Yeah.
Poor Forsling, Balinskis, and Vilmanis being the only ones catching strays because there's no medal next to their names on that flag. Mr. Krabs says, maybe this long break is just what the team needed. Well, USA winning gold and Finland not making it to the gold medal game was probably best case scenario in terms of purely ensuring as much rest as possible for the players involved.
Yeah.
The Canadian Panthers players did not go on a heavy bender of celebration because they did not win gold. Hot Dog says, are we back? Well, the Sabres game tomorrow is going to prove whether this was a fluke against a Leafs team clearly in the malaise of their own.
Yeah.
Or if we've actually got the ability to push for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
2 relatively stress-free points.
Yeah.
Hot Dog thinks the Sabres are a fluke. And yet they still look like more of a playoff contender than the Red Wings right now. At least in standings. Henderson says, good game, Panthers.
All right.
2 points.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Bob is undefeated in his new pads and helmets. And he'll surrender 1 goal on 29 shots. And that was Forsling's fault. Yeah, Rats in the chat. Rats on the ice.
All right.
Wait, I don't get to immediately end the stream. I have to keep going?
Yes, that's how it goes. You know.
Oh, wow, one of the Rats ended up on the goal netting That's adorable. 28 saves for Bob. Henderson says, good luck versus Buffalo tomorrow. Your foot hurts. You're going back to sleep. See you, fellas. Oh, well, they've got a golden rats to shoot at Marchand. There's Rodriguez. There it is. A golden rats. How appropriate to celebrate the Olympic golds that Kachuk just brought home. And it gets shot at Marchand. Phillips says, great game by the boys. Too bad about another Forsley own goal. Kyle, you have to clip that disallowed goal. Pinky promised that was too comical. I'll ask Jaws about it. I'm sure he would get a kick out of it too. So the Bruins apparently just won 4-2. At least they denied Columbus any points, and Montreal does have a 3-2 lead against the Islanders with 7 minutes to go. Detroit and Ottawa are tied at 1. Pittsburgh still has a 3-1 lead over the Devils. The Hurricanes have 2 minutes left to hang on to a 5-4 lead against Tampa. The Flyers finally got one on the boards to cut the deficit in half, 2-1 against the Rangers. So was that Bob with third star, Rodriguez with second star? Kraken, how are you losing 3-1 to the Blues? No, wait, was it first star for Erod? Chicago and Nashville still tied at 1. Yes, Hot Dog, I know he got swept by the Blues. And losing to the Blues is a sign that your team is in serious trouble. The Kraken needs to not be losing if they want that wild card. Yeah, so the Hurricanes won 5-4. You are so lucky, Canes. You blew that. Didn't the Hurricanes blow that 3-0 lead before the first period was even over? The first 2 minutes of the second period. And then they allowed the Lightning to tie it again with less than 6 minutes left to go in the second. So the Detroit game went to overtime? Well, of course it did, because that means both Atlantic teams get at least 1 point. Outstanding. Just what we needed. Which means no matter if they win or lose, the Sens are still guaranteed to stay ahead of us in the Atlantic. But we are not dead last in the Atlantic anymore. Yay! Yeah, Vazzy is in contention for Vezina.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Tell your doctor about
So,
mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants
damn it.
increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscle,
Damn it, Detroit and Ottawa.
muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur.
Of course, Ottawa scored first in that game, and then Detroit scored in the second period. And I guess Detroit, please win this game. Florida is right behind Ottawa in the division. Oh, well, the Islanders just tied it up against the Habs. More potential overtime points. Isn't it lovely? Pittsburgh has a 4-1 lead over New Jersey. So, Real Cinema says Brad Marchand is such a troll dude, barely did anything for Canada, then comes back and owns the Leafs again. Well, Marchand is just a elite owner of the Leafs. What can I say? Yeah, what a game indeed. Panthers with a mostly easy, stress-free cruise. The only thing we had to worry about was the brief momentum the Leafs got after Forsling put the puck in by himself on Bob on accident. Because apparently, even in a game where we're outright crushing the opponent, Bob's save percentage is only allowed to improve by so much. Yeah, Rodriguez had a great goal.
We talked about it in our pregame show, the importance of these final 25 games for the Florida Panthers. They understand the position that they're in, what they need.
So yeah, Detroit and Ottawa just went to overtime. Boston defeated Columbus 4-2, and the Hurricanes won 5-4. At least that was a regulation win by the Hurricanes. So Verhaeghe ended up with the game-winning goal tonight. And the Penguins win 4-1 over the Devils. Hey,
what the hell do you want?
The Sens and Red Wings went to overtime because that's exactly what we needed.
Damn it. Oh. And that's going to happen because these teams are so desperate for points.
And the Islanders, I think, just tied it against the Habs, so that game
come on,
might go to overtime.
Just can't catch a break with these teams.
Well, I said Red Wings need to win because Ottawa is now at least going to be a point ahead of us.
Right.
But we're no longer dead last in the division.
We just got to keep winning games and see what happens. So,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Much appreciation. Thank you all. Appreciate all the super chats. I'll be there tomorrow at noon. And then tomorrow night, again, we'll be doing this again tomorrow night. So it's a good start. It's a good start. The three-peat is not dead yet. We'll put it that way. We still have a chance. That's all that matters right now. All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you again.
Thanks for joining us.